Feels warmer, sleeping here alone. You know I dream in color and do the things I want. You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh. Bet you think that everything good is gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'll come running back. Baby, you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes it brighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. You heard that I was starting over with someone new. They told you I was moving on over you. You didn't think that I'd come back swinging. You tried to break me, but you see what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes it brighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Thanks to you, I got a new thing started. Thanks to you, I'm not the broken hearted. Thanks to you, I'm finally thinking about me. You know, in the end, the day you left was just my beginning. In the end, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes it brighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Patello, and I will be your host tonight, or as I like to say, your immuno bartender. And I'm excited to be here with you tonight. I got my bartender gear on. I'm ready to go through some information with you. And I'm really excited about what we've got to share tonight because what's really cool is that we get together every single week at 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on this Zoom link. And we share this real short presentation about a product and an opportunity that is getting a lot of attention worldwide. So I want to welcome all my friends in the USA, in Canada. We've got Mexico watching. We've got all kinds of different countries in Latin America. So just welcome, welcome, welcome. I know there's friends on here from Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Guatemala, Dominican Republic. So we are broadcasting live around the world right now. And we're just going to take a few minutes and talk about something that a lot of people are affected by. And we're going to talk about how maybe we can have a solution for that. And if you're interested, you could be the one that introduces it to other people and make some extra cash. Or if you're like some people make a whole lot of cash. So we're going to dig right in tonight. All I would ask you to do is maybe drop a comment in the chat and let us know where you are watching from. We'd love to go back and just see who's tuning in. We've got a packed call tonight. And tonight is a lot about guests. So tonight is our Immunobar, and we've got people tuning in that are consultants from around the world. But if you're a first-time guest with us and you're checking things out, listen, you're in the comfort of your home or on your phone. We're going to keep this tight. We're going to share a little bit of information with you that we think will be very appealing to you for your health, because it's, I'm 47 years old. I'm here in my home in Florida. And I remember when I started taking my health seriously, and is when somebody said you can have 99 problems until your health is one. And when your health is a problem, you only have one problem. And tonight we're going to share something with you called the Body Shot Immunocal, which I get real excited at talking about because of what it's done for so many people. So if we can bring up the first slide, I've just got a question for all of our guests, and it's very, very straightforward. It's very simple. And that is, have you ever tried the Body Shot? Have you ever tried Immunocal? If you have, or if you haven't, drop us a comment on the chat and let us know. Because what we like to do is see how many people on our live virtual Immunobars have actually experienced our product for the first time. And what's interesting is that what we found by doing studies, internal studies as well as external studies. We're going to talk about our actual published studies on our product here in one second. But here's an interesting statistic. Over 94% of people who try this Body Shot, they say they'll recommend it to other people. And, after having a 30-year track record with this company, Immunotech, I mean, that's an amazing statistic for you to be able to take advantage of. So if you've tried it, drop us a comment below, but I kind of want to show you a little how this product works, and I want to dig into it. So let's go to the next slide. And I want to show you that it's really easy with this product. We're going to talk, we're going to mix this up and show you, but this, for you to know, if you're a guest watching, the Body Shot Immunocal, it's the world's only patented glutathione precursor. It is a product that actually is the only natural product, the only natural supplement in the world that is clinically proven to boost your natural glutathione, right? A lot of people have heard of glutathione. It's kind of trending around the world right now, especially lately. And people are like, how do I get glutathione in my body? Well, there's only one great way, and we have the best way. And that is, it's clinically proven to boost your own glutathione, and it's patented, and it's the only one in the world. So if you actually want to raise your own glutathione levels, this is it. You found the right place to plug in. So it's real simple. One second, I forgot the mixing cup. I was going to show you how to mix it up. Give me 1 second. I got to get it. Anybody can do this apparently, because I forgot the cup in the refrigerator. I already pre-made my cup with my water. So we've got this mixing cup, and it's very small. The reason we call it a Body Shot is because you're only going to put a very small amount of cold liquid. I had this in the fridge earlier, and I love just cold water with this. And what's cool about it is that it has these lines on the cup, so you don't have to think. Now, I know it's probably it's tempting to think, let's put more water. I promise you, you don't want to put more water. If you take it with juice, don't put more while you're mixing. If you have a sample with you right now and you're wanting to mix this up, I can tell you, if you don't put it right at that first line, you're probably going to get foam, and it's going to taste a little different. So I want to show you how to mix it up so that you get the perfect mix the first time and every time. I remember the first time I did it, I didn't read the directions. I didn't listen to the person who I tried it from. And I filled it all the way up here. I put the product in. I started mixing it up. And guess what? tons of foam. Couldn't even get down to the liquid. It was ridiculous. But every time you order from the company sends you a fantastic cup just like this. It's a shaker cup, has the logo on it for the branding, and has your line right here. So all you do, it's very, very simple. We're going to talk about boosters here in a second, but this is actually an organic greens booster. I'm going to talk about that. But if you would just pay attention right here, you'll see it's just a little stick pack. It goes in, it's starting to dissolve. And then the body shot is this product right here. So we have different versions. I'm going to share with you more details about what my family takes, but you just take it. It's very powdery. It's very, I almost say it's finicky. It's a product that's kind of unique, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But you just mix it in, and cold water is best, even if you have a couple ice cubes. And you just take it. What I like to do is swirl it around a little bit, just kind of, do your thing. It's not complex. You just need to mix it up. But then we're going to shake it. This is a James Bond product, if you know what I'm saying. Shaken, not stirred. So we're going to shake it rigorously for about 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds. I shake it a little more rigorously than other people, so maybe it'll get mixed up a little faster so you don't have to just listen to me while I shake this cup. But what I love is that some people will, after they're done, they'll actually, once it's mixed perfectly, I want to show you how much is supposed to be in the cup. So if you are a prospect trying this for the first time, you'll know that I mix it right. So, okay. So that's pretty much mixed. There's a couple little pieces in there that's not quite mixed up. So I'm going to shake it just a little bit more. And one thing I can tell you is that once you get this, and you're going to see how easy it is, you're going to want to do this every day because of some of the things that this product can do for you. 30 years ago, this product was developed by two people, Dr. Bunos, Dr. Concha. And what's interesting is that it was really made out of a lot of love. One of the doctor's mothers had actually gotten cancer when he was in his last year of residency. And he said, you know what? I want to create something that's going to help other people. And it's going to build the immune system. It's going to help people, that have illnesses. So we're going to talk more about that. I got it all over my cup. See, anybody can do this. I should go get a paper towel. I'm going to get a paper towel and wipe that up. I took the lid off just to do a quick test. And there you go. That's what happens sometimes when you're live. You can tell that I'm live because if this was recorded, I wouldn't have taken a break. But let me show you what it's supposed to look like in the liquid below. So if you look at the cup, you can't see through it. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to attempt, and one little trick, if you don't know, get the good stuff, kind of scrape it off so it gets right in there. And it's supposed to look, I'm really hoping I don't spill this on my computer. And I could do this. Look at this. Okay. So it's only about that much that's in there. Okay. So it's a shot. It's like the amount of a shot. So what I like to do is just take it straight. It's fantastic. And then what most people do, if they like to put a little more liquid in, they'll go through. Once it's already mixed, you can't make it foamy. So then you can add more cold liquid and get all the good stuff in there. So don't leave that to waste. I'm not going to go fill it up, but I will take care of that later because it's fantastic. But that's as easy as it is. If we bring the slides back up, I want to kind of go through and talk a little bit about the product, what it does, how it can benefit you. And those of you that are just coming on, we got a packed out call tonight. So drop us where you're watching in the comments. We appreciate it. Let's go to the next slide. But it is real simple because when you look at this product and you see that it's clinically studied, I mentioned that two doctors created it and they spent their life dedicated to helping create products that balance your immune system. Because if you can balance your immune system, the rest of your body starts working. And when we talk about glutathione, we're going to get into that in 1 second. It's amazing what it can do for your entire health. This is the most important supplement you will ever take. I don't care what you're taking right now in supplementation. Immunocal, this daily body shot, you saw it was only a little bit, about the size of a shot. That's all you need to raise your glutathione naturally. Rigorously tested, 100% patented, and we've done research on countless conditions and different things that this product has done. But I want you to look at this list on the slide right here. What jumps out to me when I see things like liver disease, autism, asthma, brain protection, right? The neurodegenerative diseases like dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, so many different things that people are affected by that we know, hearing loss, cancer. I can go on and on and on. These are all chronic conditions. When you hear the term on the TV, a lot of times you hear the term chronic disease or chronic conditions. These are chronic diseases, chronic conditions. And what's interesting is that all of these, plus all the other chronic diseases and conditions, they have one thing in common. And that is people who have these conditions, they have low glutathione levels. So when you look at this product and you see that we have the 79 patents, we have independently published 92 publications, almost 100 independent studies, and we're talking by Harvard, Nova University, McGill University, the best research universities independent from us in the world. They take this product and they study it, and then they publish their findings, and then we use them to share with you information about it. What does that mean? That means that we don't have a lab at Immunotech that we go do our own studies. We let other people study our product, and then we tell you what the results are. It's the most honest, ethical, and upfront way that any company can do it. But you'd be amazed how many products that other direct sales companies, they say they've been clinically studied. And the problem is it's in their own lab with their own scientists, with their marketers right there telling them the outcome that they want. That's not what we do. Gold standard studies, 26 of them, they research this, they study this, and 275 researchers at 169 institutions in 18 different countries have studied this product independently, and they find so many benefits that it has had on people. But the number one thing I want you to know, if you're watching this tonight, if we go to the next slide, Cami, what's interesting to me, when I got excited about this, I'm like, okay, wait a second. I'm a pretty healthy guy. Why should I care about these glutathione levels? I don't have liver disease. I don't have asthma. I don't have anything on this list. Why do I care? You may be thinking the same thing, but here's what I'll tell you. In addition to all chronic diseases having low glutathione levels, you may or may not realize your body cannot live without glutathione. It's actually present in every single cell in your whole body. Have you ever heard the old saying, the skin is the largest organ on your body, right? Most of us have heard that. We've also heard our bodies are made up mostly of water. Well, what's interesting is that glutathione is in every skin cell of our body. Matter of fact, it's in all 30 trillion with a T cells in our body. So every cell in our body has glutathione in it. So you should probably know a little bit about something that has that much presence in your body. But here's the big reason you should care. Your levels are dropping. Like, that's the reality. Remember, all chronic diseases and conditions have one thing in common: low glutathione levels. Even if you're watching tonight and you're super healthy, you're super in shape, you eat right, you work out, you take your supplements, your glutathione levels are dropping. And if we can go to the next slide, I will share with you, I'm 47. I found out at the age of 40, glutathione levels are approximately dropping in half. It could be more. But we're on a mission to stop the drop. That's what our product does. It helps stop the drop of glutathione, and it starts raising your natural glutathione. But let me just tell you this, and I'm not going to go into too much comparison to other things out there. You may see other products that say liposomal glutathione, glutathione pills, glutathione injections. There's nothing wrong with those, but you just need to know they're all artificial and they don't last. and they're not your natural glutathione. So you're putting something that's genetically modified into your body, and it won't get to the cells because the digestive system actually uses it up just like that. Doesn't mean they're bad for you necessarily, but what it means is you're spending a lot of your hard-earned money on products that are never going to make it to your cells, which is where glutathione needs to be to actually give you the real benefit. And our product, the uniqueness about it, the reason this has 79 worldwide patents, and after 30 years, it's never been knocked off. There's not anything like it in the world. We've invested $25 million in research to make sure that this was protected for you to be able to share with others. But there's really one little secret. It's the bonded cysteine. Cysteine is an amino acid. You see, this product, it's so unique. You talk about clean label. This has one ingredient, one, and it does one thing. When you consume that daily body shot, it makes it through your digestive system because the bonded cysteine, it's bonded, it's together, and it makes it through your system to get into your cells. Everything else you take, it's not bonded. We are the only people in the world that have been able to figure out how to have the bonded cysteine. So it's very unique. And people are posting social media every single day, them taking their body shot. And I would encourage you, tag us at Immunotech on Instagram or Facebook. And because we're on a mission to really help people stop the drop of their glutathione and raise it. Because if we go to the next slide, you'll continue to see that there's a lot of things you're going to start to experience when you first start taking this product. You can do amazing things with it over time if you have chronic conditions, chronic diseases. But I can tell you from my perspective, I've got young kids, the daily detox of just the environment that we're in. I don't know if you realize this, but every day we're exposed to probably 4 to 500,000 chemicals or toxins somehow. And you say, how in the world are we exposed to so many things? Well, how many of you have a phone, right? Your phone is dirtier, most people's, than a public toilet seat. Not because it looks dirty, not because it is dirty, it's because it has all the toxins on it. Everything you touch it and touch it, the air that we're in, the food that we eat, the medicine that we consume. It's amazing how many toxins we're exposed to every day, right? The plastic water bottle that you drink out of. Think about how many things you touch every day, how many things you consume, and most of them have toxins. Glutathione is the number one detoxifier in your body. You want to detoxify heavy metals, you need to raise your glutathione levels and you will detoxify heavy metals. It's the number one way. You think about parasites. Now, parasites aren't detoxed, but they are eliminated by the gut and the immune system. You balance your immune system, you will start getting your body in balance in ways you've never have been. Brain boosting. Have you ever just felt off? I used to feel off all the time. I'm like, what is this? I got brain fog. I'm not sure what's going on. And I just didn't feel like myself. It's the brain fog. And glutathione, when you look at the research, because you can go to ChatGPT, you can go to, you can go to anywhere on the internet that you want to and ask, is glutathione good for me? Are higher levels of glutathione better than lower levels of glutathione? You can validate every single thing that I'm saying right now because it's all based on facts, science, and time that has proven it out right. So this is all proof: anti-aging, hormonal health, your mood. Oh my gosh, the mood is extraordinary. Cortisol management, recovering better. But what I want you to know is that we're committed as a company to having clean label certification. All of our products have clean label certification. What's in the product is what's on the label, and what's on the label is what's in the product, and it's clean ingredients. So if we go to the next slide, I just want to walk you through the 3 different versions of the body shot that we have. You saw me consume and mix up the original body shot. It's the blue. And this is the product that my kids take every single day. My kids in the morning, they get up, they make the exact combination, the body shot that that I showed you a little bit earlier. It tastes like fruit punch. It's like a fruit punch shot. It's amazing. My wife, she takes the platinum. So basically, it's got the blue Immunocal with added minerals, peptides, very trendy right now, as well as some creatine for just amazing benefits. You can do the research on that. But you're getting the benefits of Immunocal with some extra minerals. And for women, many times women are low in minerals. So when you take this product along with one of our boosters, this organic fruits and greens, there's over 40 organic fruits and vegetables in this little pack. All natural, all organic, all clean. My favorite combination is the sport. So the sport is the black box, and I either take the energy booster or the greens booster every single day with this sport. And if you're an athlete out there, or if you work out some, I mean, I go to the gym probably 3 or 4 days a week, and I'm getting older, so I need faster recovery. And all that means is I don't want to hurt as bad. I want to feel a little better the next day than I did the day before. And this really helps kick that in. But why I really love the black Immunocal Sport is the nitric oxide boost. If you don't know what nitric oxide is, you can research that yourself, but it helps in a lot of ways. The sexual health for men, women, it's amazing for that. But it also is great for heart health. So it has a base of like beets, and it tastes fantastic. When you mix it with one of our boosters, you'll absolutely love it. So whatever version that you take, just make sure you're taking one, because all of them will grow your glutathione. Kids, teens, women, men, athletes. I mean, we have children. We've done a study on autism. It's a real trending topic right now. It's unfortunately trending. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't even a thing, but it is reality for a lot of people. And we have children the age of 2 and 3 that will take this product. Moms and dads will mix it in their yogurt, and they can actually consume it that way. And they're getting amazing benefits. The studies that we've done at different universities, 100% of children have saw improvement in sensory capabilities, the different things that they experience with autism. So I would encourage you, number one, try the product yourself. Number two, start sharing it with other people of what it can do for others. Let's go to the next slide, and I'll just share with you that if you're not yet a customer or a consultant, you can subscribe, become a customer with us. We give you a 25% discount instantly. You can earn free products, you can earn free shipping, and you get access to our entire Immunocal catalog, which we have different versions of Immunocal, different flavors of the boosters, but we have other products as well. You get access to our entire catalog. And one of my favorite ones, I'll just take 1 second, is a kid's Omega multivitamin every day. It's in several of our markets right now. And this product, it's a full month supply for kids. It's all clean label, but it comes in these really cool, I tore one off so I could show you what it is, but you peel them off, and it's one a day for kids. They get healthy brain food, right? The omegas along with some vitamins. But just look how cool that is. They just go in, they tear them off. I tore one off right here, and then they pop it out, and it looks, let me bring it up to the screen. It's just a little orange. It's not a gummy. It's like a jelly. It smells extraordinary. If you've not tried Wims, I'm telling you, people laugh when I say how good it smells. It's amazing. And it tastes great. I mean, very tropical, very fruity. I've taken omega supplements all my life, and I don't know many of them that don't have a fishy taste or some kind of like, people burp up the omegas. All you taste with Wims is amazing tropical, and there's no sugar. So you give this to your kids in the morning. It gives them a great brain boost. You give them their Immunocal every day. You've got a healthy kid. You've got a kid that's not having a sugar crash and getting bad grades and acting up at school. You've got a kid that's going to be on the right track. So take advantage of that. And if you don't mind, if we go to the next slide, I'd like to just end tonight with just a few more minutes. And I'd like to share with you how you could take this product, and as long as you have a little bit of drive, a little ambition, just a little bit of time and a mobile phone, we've got a way that's easy, that's fun, that you can actually share this product, this business with others. And you can just use this presentation. You can send them live every Thursday night. We have a website that does this presentation as well. You can just send them to get the information here. We'll talk to them. We'll explain everything like we're doing right now. And then when they buy the product, you get paid. And then you can share it with other people. If they decide to share it with their friends and family, you're going to make a little more money. We have people that are absolutely changing their life. We actually, over the last 30 years, we have thousands and thousands and thousands of people that have actually created a full-time income with this company because it's easy. We have a product that nobody else has. We have a system that's simple for you to use, and it's included free when you get started. There's a lot of fun. We actually do trips. You can qualify right now to go. The Americans, the Canadians, the Mexicans are going to Cabo in January. I don't know where you live, but Cabo in January is better than a lot of other places. And our other markets and other countries are going to different places around the world. But we do these really fun, all-inclusive, exotic trips that just for sharing this product, you can qualify for. Um, let's go to the next slide. And I just want to walk you through, like maybe I'll take 5 or 6 more minutes and just share a couple things with you. Number one, in our process of getting started, you just pick your pack, right? You become a professional with us. We call you a pro, and we have different starter packs. Here's 3 options right here, depending on what your budget is, what you want to do. You know, you can get started with a $199. It's kind of a personal pack. It's not really a business starter. It's just if you want to try the products, it's a business in a bag. You get a really cool Immunotech backpack. My kids carry it to school now. We carry it on trips. But you get the product for yourself. You get to be able to use that. If you want to take it to the next level and start sharing it with others and make cash quickly, I recommend you go with the middle pack. It's a little bit better. You get 120 body shots, individual Immunocal. And what people do is, just like I did tonight, and I sampled this with you, you can actually sell, you know, this combination or any combination of our products for like 10 bucks. You mix it up for them. They try it. They get to taste it. They feel great, especially if you use our energy booster for the first time. So they're getting a great value. They're starting to boost their glutathione levels. You mix this in with it, they're getting, it's like the equivalent of like 2 or 3 Starbucks, right? If you go to Starbucks, they're not handing out free drinks. So we're not handing out free body shots, but they're going to feel extraordinary with clean energy, all clean label project certified. And you do that 120 times, you're making 10 bucks a piece. That's $1,200 in cash tips. In America, there's no tax on that anymore. So we're talking about $1,200 free and clear. So you not only make back your money, but you double it and you're able to put a lot of profit into your pocket. Those of you that want to go to the next level, we have a bigger package that gives you a lot more body shots if you really want to get aggressive with this. But I'm telling you, all I would say is pick one. And if you're in Mexico, Latin America, Canada, you'll have some different starter options. They're very similar. They'll be your local currency, and you'll be able to do the math there and figure out which one is best for you. But if we go to the next slide, I just want to show you the kind of money that you can make for the effort that you put in. Many times when people see things like this, they think it's too good to be true. I can tell you every word that's came out of my mouth tonight, you can validate. You can go to ChatGPT, you can go to Google, you can ask your phone, you can ask Siri, and you can find out that this is 100% true what we're talking about. This is a very medical grade product that you have the ability to share absolutely the most important supplement that anybody can ever take, because it's one ingredient that does one thing. It raises your natural glutathione levels. And we've already established that having low glutathione levels, no bueno, not good. So when you're sharing this with people, we say, you know, step 2, you know, it's almost like a party. And I don't mean like throwing a party at your house, although you could. It's when you're sharing this product with people, we say find 3 people that want to get excited about their health, that want to have a benefit. Maybe it's 3 people that have children with autism. Maybe it's 3 people that have asthma. Maybe it's 3 people that they want to, they're obese, right? Obesity is a huge problem in the world. Glutathione actually helps with that chronic disease. We're talking about 3 customers who want to experience this product. We ask you to do that, right? Find 3 people to do that. And then the next step is in that process, find at least 3 people that say, I want to share this with others. And you become what we call a silver. And when you do that in your first 3 months of our business, you're going to earn over $1,600 in commissions and bonuses, plus all the cash that you make. And this is on average. So a lot of people make a lot more, some people make a little less, but you can see that it doesn't take a massive effort for you to put thousands of dollars of profit in your bank account every single month with this business just by sharing a product that absolutely nobody else on the planet has except Immunotech. It's exclusive. And I will tell you, in the US, there you can go, I can go down my street and I can tell you that 9 out of 10 people, if you ask them the question, have you ever tried the body shot? They don't know what you're talking about. There is a market in America that is massive. There's a market in Mexico that is massive. Canada, there's a market in Canada that is massive. 9 out of 10 people in all of these markets, Colombia, Peru, they've never heard of this product, yet we're a 30-year-old established company, but it feels like this ground floor opportunity when you go out and share it with this Immunobar system or send them here. We translate it in Spanish. We're going to start translating it in French as well if we're not already doing that tonight. And you can see if we go to the next slide, the sky is the limit on the income. This is the average monthly incomes in our company. These are real numbers. So this is not something that you have to be theoretical with. When you look at, let's just pick out the gold, and you see gold and it says $1,700. That's the average US income of people that are at that rank in our company. And you may think, well, what is gold? How do I do that? Well, if you remember that starter package that I showed you, that middle starter package, that better starter package that you had the 120 body shots, let's just call that an Immunobar pack. So I can kind of explain to you how our compensation plan works. You'll see on the left-hand side, we have all kinds of different ways. If you just want to be an influencer on Instagram, you can be an influencer on Instagram and earn customer bonuses. If you want to build the business and earn different kinds of incomes, we have a lot of ways that you can make money. But I want to simplify it for you before I close. If you think about that middle package, and we call that the Immunobar package, that 120 body shots. If you look at gold and you just go down to the yellow box, it says only 15 Immunobars. So I already showed you that if you'll find 3 people that want to share these Immunobars with other people, you do that personally. So that's 3. Well, between you and those 3, an additional 12. So that's 15 people that purchase that package that want to go out in their own community, their own cities, on social media, on their phone. They want to share this product with people. That's gold. That is going to earn you on average 1,700 US dollars a month, plus extra bonuses, plus. If you want to make more money, like Diamond, like it's a significant income, 5,000 US dollars a month, plus a lot more bonuses, 63 Immunobars. What does that mean? You may say, well, that's a bigger number. Well, it's a lot more money too, right? So you get started with 3 people that say, I want to do these Immunobars. Those 3 plus you go out and share, and you build a team of another 60 people, on average, $5,000 US monthly. Here's what I'll tell you. I believe this compensation plan is the fastest way to $5,000 a month than any other direct sales company in the market today. I'm not going to go into details, but I will tell you one thing about myself. I happen to be in this industry for 27 years, and I've been full-time. I've never done anything else except this type of business. Several years ago, I saw a product. This is back in '07. I saw a product that I thought had a lot of potential, but the company just hadn't been able to go to the next level. We teamed up with them, built a system similar to this. In the next 10 months, we created over 100 million US dollars in sales. That's a lot. That changed a lot of people's lives, changed our lives. In 2011, I saw another product that had a lot of potential. We teamed up with them. We created a system similar to this. And over the next 10 years, that product, through a lot of hard work, a lot of people around the world, we created over 5 billion with a B, $5 billion in sales. I'm not telling you that to brag. I'm just telling you that I know the system works. We've done it. I retired from that. I retired 4 years ago, but then I found out that my friend had bought this company, Immunotech, about 7, 8 years ago. And he said, you know what? If we partnered up and we built a system like Immunobar, that is ultimately what you're watching right now, it didn't exist, we could double the size of this company in the next 2 years. And I believe with a product like this that no one else has, the most important supplement you'll ever take, and the results that we're seeing with a 94% referral rate when people try it, 94% of users. This is a recent study we just did. This is not even out public yet. This is not even shared with our consultants yet. I'm sharing it for the first time. 94% of the people who used it said they would refer it to other people. It's a natural sharing, social sharing product. And I would encourage you to get started with a person who sent you here if you're a guest. And if you are one of our consultants already, invite more guests next week. I'll close with a couple pieces of information. If we go to the next slide, you might be thinking like why this company? Why us? I mean, this is just, I'm going to brag for a minute. I can tell you from watching the leaders that have came well before me, from watching our CEO, Mauricio, from watching our corporate staff, from watching our staff all over the world in different markets, in Canada, in Mexico, in Latin America, in Europe, we are absolutely the #1 leader in glutathione supplement research. We've got the patents I've shared with you. We're on track to do $1 billion in the next 5 years. And I believe it's the biggest health discovery in the last 25 years. We've got 150 professional and Olympic athletes that consume this product, and we don't pay them anything to do it. They can afford to buy the best, and they take ours. That's what you need to know about this product. If you want the best for your body, this is absolutely it. Let's go to the next slide. We're expanding. Why right now is the perfect time to focus and build your business, to use this presentation on Thursday nights. You can give it any night you want, but we do it for you on Thursdays. We're going to automate this. We have an automation system online that you can send people to. I hate to say it, but health epidemics are on the rise. In America, the CDC just recently came out about 4 weeks ago. 7 out of 10 people, it's actually 76% of Americans, they currently have a chronic disease. Like, what? That's crazy. And remember, chronic diseases are anything from asthma to obesity to I mean, it's nuts what people are going through right now. And it's rising, it's not slowing down. And we have a product that actually helps eliminate the common thing that is in a lot of, if not all, of those chronic diseases and conditions, right? If low glutathione is the common denominator, and it's what is present in people that have chronic diseases and conditions, and 7 out of 10 people in America, 50% globally. So in Mexico, it's around 54%. In Latin America, it's about 50%. In Canada, it's closer to 60%. Europe, it's about 50%. So globally, about 50%. 5 out of 10 people, half the people that you see tomorrow are suffering from an epidemic, a chronic condition. And we have a product that can raise their glutathione levels, which when you look at the research and you ask Siri and you go to ChatGPT and you check the proof, raising glutathione levels helps with virtually all chronic conditions. And our product does that. Our product is not glutathione, remember. Our product is a precursor that raises it. We've got untapped market potential all over the world, and we're actually launching new markets. We recently launched France and different markets in Europe. We're consistently building new businesses. So I would encourage you, if you're a network marketer and you're watching this, I can tell you there's never been a better time to get started than right now, because we are on a massive worldwide run. Let's go to the last slide. And I will just tell you, why not? Like, sometimes the decision is pretty easy. Why not get started? Become a customer, become a professional with us. Which one are you? If you want to become a customer and save some money, I say do that. If you want to become a professional and earn some money, get some free trips, do that. Which one are you? So as I leave you here tonight, I would tell you, join us back next Thursday, but bring 3 people with you on the Zoom. That will help you explode your business. Share the product, let them experience it, and man, they will feel better than they have in their entire life. This is Mike Patello. Thanks for joining me tonight. We look forward to meeting you in the near future. Many of you we'll see on our cruise. We rented out a whole cruise ship for a whole week. So many of you, we're going to see you in a couple of weeks or maybe a week, and we can't wait to celebrate with you. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.